So I was just scrolling through TikTok and I found a video which I'm going to show you in a second, and it annoyed me. It annoyed me so much I had to grab my phone, set everything up, and film this video right now. By the way, forgive me, I'm full of illness at the moment, so that's why I sound dreadful. But I had to make this video, and I want you guys to watch it and comment and let me know your opinions, because I want to know who's right and who's wrong here. The video is from a wedding band called Punch the Air. On TikTok, they're called Punch the Air Band, as you can see here now. I'm sure these guys won't mind me sharing this. I haven't asked them. I have commented on their video and they replied, you'll see this in a minute and everything like that. But, you know, I'm on their side. So hopefully they don't mind me sharing this. If they do, let me know if they ever see it and I will remove the video and everything like that. But anyway, I just want to play the video. I want you guys to watch it and then we'll talk about it and stuff like that. And get in the comments what you think, because it annoyed me. Anyway, here's the video.
I must get round to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. Can you get off the stage, please? This thing. Can we just stop a second, please? Can you please not jump onto the stage, please? Can you please not talk to me during the middle of the song and stop me from playing what I'm doing, please? It's very, very upsetting. Okay? If anybody comes on the stage, they can come near me, they can ask me whatever they want to ask me, but don't please jump on the stage and stop me from playing. It's very dangerous up here. There's lots of cales and things. We're going to take it away again from the beginning. A 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing.
I'm going to stop it there because basically they carry on with the performance of that Queen song. But that's it. And for a bit of context to why this annoyed me, I'm in a wedding band myself. I've been in a wedding band for the past 10 years. This happens all the time. And it's nothing new. It's extremely frustrating. You know, you're up on stage, if there is a stage. I mean, he's saying there's a stage there. Quite clearly there isn't a stage, it's just a floor, but I don't care. If you're performing in a certain area, that is your stage for the night. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be raised off the floor to be a stage. The stage area is wherever somebody is performing, right? Yeah, and if you're performing, why do people think they can just enter the stage and step over your very expensive equipment, try and interrupt you, things like that? It's nothing new. Sorry, the dog's there. Yeah, it happens all the time. It's extremely frustrating. I've commented. You can see here my comment. These comments are ridiculous. I'll get to that in a minute. This is what annoyed me more. Not the video. The comments on this video is what annoyed me the more. You know, I've been in a wedding band for 10 years. I've had equipment broke, drinks spilled on, iPads knocked off, mic stands, and even drum kits lifted up. That actually happened. I was in the middle of a gig one time, and some woman tried to pick up the drum kit whilst our drummer was playing and walk off with it. As I said, I've had drinks spilled on all of my pedals. I've had people trying to grab my guitars off the stands whilst I'm performing. Don't forget, these are expensive things. Not only are they expensive in themselves, but if they get damaged, then that costs us money, A, to get fixed, and B, it might then negatively affect future gigs. If we don't have the equipment we need to then play the next gig, we lose out. So, you know, people are saying here, look at the comments. This is, you know, someone's put, I'd be fuming if I hired a band for my wedding and they spoke to one of my guests like that. Yes, her approach wasn't correct, but professionally that could have been dealt with so much better. So this person is more annoyed at the band than the guest at the wedding who interrupted everything. If that guest hadn't have stepped through the guitar player's pedals whilst he's performing, she could have fallen over. She could have stepped on his pedals and broke them, you know. But she did that, and then she literally went up to the singer and interrupted him mid-song, and apparently, looking through these comments, the only thing she wanted was to make an announcement down the microphone mid-song. And as he said in the video, you can go up to him, you can speak to him, you can ask him anything you want to, just don't stop him, don't interrupt him whilst he's playing, you know. People are saying it's an overreaction. Maybe it might have been an overreaction, but the reaction was absolutely justified, and I'll tell you why. It's because, as I said, this happens all the time. This is one little clip from this particular wedding. For all we know, this wasn't the first time that this happened that night. So his anger might be because this has been a repeat thing that night. And we're just seeing one clip of it there. you know? Or if it was the first time, it's been building up because, as I said, this happens all the time to my band, so I assume it happens all the time to other people's bands as well. And that frustration boils over. I played a gig recently, and in between sets, I put my guitar on the stand and then I left the room. And when I came back, my guitar, my Gibson SG, expensive guitar, was just on the floor. And my pedals had all been knocked and everything like that. So clearly, whilst I wasn't there, someone had gone up to my guitar, picked it up, stepped all over my pedals and everything like that. It's like you wouldn't go up to a builder whilst he's doing a job at your house and start stepping on all over his tools whilst, you know, he's trying to work and stuff like that. It's complete disrespect. And again, a lot of the comments in this video, someone's saying, mate, you're not the main act on the pyramid stage, chill out. It's like, it doesn't matter whether you're on the tiniest stage ever or the pyramid stage. Like, I mean, why do you think the big stages and the big festivals have security? Is to stop people getting on stage and messing things up. It's just that because you're on a smaller stage, you don't have security because obviously of money and things like that. And it would be a little bit ridiculous, but, you know, whatever happened to just being respectful to other people's things, you know? And someone's put, at least you didn't overreact at someone's wedding. Yes, it is somebody's wedding. It's someone's special day. And it's someone's special day, and they have paid a lot of money for entertainment at their special day, and one of their guests, is interrupting that entertainment. I'd be fuming if it was my wedding, and I'd paid some people to do a job, and someone at my wedding was stopping them from doing their job. I would be fuming at that person. I wouldn't be fuming at the band. As I said, the guy might have been a little bit overreacting. He might have been like, you know, a bit aggressive, maybe. Maybe that's what people are saying. Maybe so, but I still think it was justified. I guess a better way of handling this would be to maybe calmly stop the song, say, excuse me, just want to make an announcement. Can we please not come up to the stage whilst we're performing? There's a lot of cables which could be a trip hazard. There's electrical things that could go wrong and things like that. We don't want anybody to get hurt or anything like that. And also we want to keep the show going, and it interrupts things a little bit. Maybe that would have been a better way to deal with it. But in the moment, you don't necessarily think of these things sometimes. You just react. Purposely embarrassing the girl, then posting a video of it too. How is this purposely embarrassing the girl? She embarrassed herself, and they posted this video to sort of make people aware. It says there how not to act at a wedding reception, and I completely agree. This is for awareness. Don't do this, you know. And if people don't post these videos, people don't know, because this happens so common, like I said. So clearly people at weddings, yes, alcohol is involved, but that's not an excuse, you know. She's obviously drunk and requesting a song and having fun. Like, I'm telling you now, sometimes people treat a live band at a wedding like a DJ booth. I mean, people like playing physical instruments and singing and everything like that can't be interrupted in the same way that someone just DJing and just putting a playlist on and stuff like that can be interrupted. Like, people can go up to DJs, talk to them, make requests and stuff like that. Obviously not all the time, but it's not the same when you've got a live performance, you know? She wasn't doing any harm. A quiet word asking her not to jump the cables would have sufficed. I agree with that comment. I mean, well, I agree about the quiet word. I don't agree about that she wasn't doing any harm. She was doing harm. She was just being irritating. She was being unnecessary. And like I said, the harm she could have done to herself by tripping over something that she was just walking over, you know? Or what if the bass player, what if the guitar player didn't see her and spun around and smacked her with the guitar, you know, because she got too close? Like, all of these things are possibilities. You can see she's really upset. That will have ruined her night. Oh no. Someone said, I would tell the band to stop this song too. To be fair, I don't like playing that song, but besides the point. And I agree with this comment. There will be people who genuinely think she did nothing wrong. That is so common. I mean, another thing, where was it?
During the middle of the song and stop me from playing.
There's the bride, right? The bride, and I assume the groom, who have paid a lot of money for this wedding band to play at their wedding. It looks like it's in a marquee. It looks like it will have cost a bit of money the entire wedding. And I'm telling you now, just from my own experience, a wedding band, like playing at this sort of level, would probably starting about £1,500 to £2,000. So, you know, they've paid a lot of money to have entertainment at their wedding, and they don't even seem bothered.
What I'm doing, please.
She's just stood there.
Very upsetting.
There's the bride. I assume that's the bride anyway. It looks like it. But she's not gone up to this girl who's then trying to, you know, argue or whatever. I don't know. But then she walks off and then she gets upset. And then later in the video, she runs off and is sick somewhere, apparently. It's just ridiculous, you know. And I felt sorry for these guys, mainly as well because of all the comments on the video. I really hope that this kind of has a different effect, and I hope, because I think this has gone a little bit viral, this video, since I like commented on it. I'm getting loads of people liking my comments and stuff like that. I think this video's had quite a few views. It's had 700 likes, you know, so a bit ago that's jumped up. So if anything, I hope that this video going viral actually gets them some bookings and some people who watch it and kind of go, actually, this band are all right. I'm going to contact them. I want them at my wedding. I hope it goes that way. Anyway, it's just really annoying me. So yeah, I want you guys to comment and let me know. Like, do you agree with me and my perspective of being in a band? And yes, it could have been handled a little bit better, but it's still unnecessary. And if you're in a band, do you get this as well? Do you get people standing all over your stuff and, you know, potentially causing havoc? It's so annoying. I apologize again for my ill voice, but yeah, I just saw this video, it annoyed me, and I wanted to share it and share my thoughts. Some people never see the wrong in their actions. So true. Anyway, that's that, and that's Punch the Air Band on TikTok. Don't forget to leave me a like and a comment, guys. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to go and recover from my illness.